Yeah.
I hate it sometimes. I
It's all good.
don't hate anything.
Hey,
Hello,
everybody.
Kathy.
Hey, Anne, good to be here.
Yes, I was saying that sometimes I live on the edge.
I pull you back. I pull you back.
Yes, so sometimes I'm like, oh, I have 20 minutes for this live, but guess what? We are live. We are
We are
live.
live. Yes, we
Hi,
are.
Kathy. I'm going to introduce you. I guess I don't know. I mean, probably so. Not everyone on my feed knows you, and not everyone on your feed knows me.
Right?
So I'll do a quick intro. You do a quick intro, and we will get on with our awesome presentation. My name is Ann Scott Carter. I'm from Virginia. Mamapreneur. Joy Spot. Jesus over you. Gotta drink it up. Live Clean product card. I have a 12-year-old daughter, rock star swimmer, 6-year son, loves girls and cars and all fun. Married 20 years, love life, love adventures. Go. Oh, I've been marketing almost 5 years. Go.
Awesome. Kathy Steinmetz from Alexandria, South Dakota. And my personal side, I've been married for just over 40 years. As of February, we were married 40 years. We have 3 amazing adult children. And 2 of the 3 have blessed us with 6 beautiful grandchildren. And they are all the joy of my life. And this is why I do everything that I do is for my family. Let's see here. I'm an affiliate marketer, online affiliate marketer, and I'm fairly new at it. I've been doing it since August of last year. COVID really spurred me to come back online. I took a break for many years from doing any business online, and COVID brought me back. And so I'm happy I'm here, and I'm just so thrilled to be on with Anne. She is a rock star and an amazing business partner, and just really happy to be here.
Well, thank you. I'm really happy to have you, and you're a rock star too.
Oh, thank you.
And amazing. Keep me in order. She keeps me in order, guys. So hashtag live, you live. Just saying. Hashtag replay. Guys, if you're coming in from YouTube, you want to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification button. We're all about value. We're all about value. I did add in the comment line. We have an amazing call at 4 p.m. We will talk about that in a minute. But before we get started, just like Ray Higdon taught me, you always give value. Value. We are servant leaders. We don't do commission breath. I don't like commission breath. I run from commission breath. I go to bed knowing I helped at least one person.
Yes.
And you and I do at least, probably more than one on a daily basis. But if we're like aligned with our family on a Sunday, it's always at least one person. We put God, family first, and if I say it, I preach it. And if I say it, I do it. Because why am I going to sit here and lie about it? Because that'd be really bad. But I have thought that over the years because sometimes I get over aligned and over wanting things, and God always kicks me in the butt and says, "No."
He has a way of reining us in, doesn't he?
He does. So Kathy is a very, very devout Christian as well, and I really believe God brought us together. We met in our affiliate marketing opportunity before the one we're doing now. I wouldn't say a fluke, but I realized this week that I was brought to affiliate marketing when my life kind of paused and I had a significant car accident. I wasn't happy in the current situation where I was, but it was a good company. It was just not the right timing at the time, I guess. And I just saw my little friend Mary going, "I'm making a lot of money." I'm like, "What are you doing?" And money talks sometimes because we have bills to pay. But what happened in this opportunity, I was in affiliate marketing. I always wanted to be an affiliate marketer, and I was like, "Bam, go!" Like it's awesome. So, turn my timer, hold on. So basically that is the story in a nutshell. I have been an affiliate marketer with you. I don't know. Almost 7 months. We both grown, but I want to get to the meat of our life. All right. First of all, if y'all are new to, actually, I had a lot of friends today. So hi, welcome. I have a lot of energy, so I hope you can handle that. Kathy's focus keeps me on tab. We are really good business partners. There's a reason.
Complimentary. It's good.
Well, the thing is, my husband's just like you, so it's like You know, it's like he's all focused and organized and what he wants to most of the time. And I'm like, "Wah." But energy is good. But being focused is awesome because you can miss money on the table. You can miss opportunities. You can miss life too. So we're going to talk about something really important. And it's something that I think I'm almost mastered. I don't know if you ever master it. You know, a little background on me. I did not grow up in a home. Like I was, you know, you always a child fear being poor, even if you're not. Hashtag life your life. Hashtag play replay. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, hit button. You know, I'll do subscribe, like, whatever, come. But I did not, I didn't really have to worry. I was blessed financially, but I've had my own battles in life. I mean, sure, we all do, and part of my grit. But even so, when I married David 20 years ago, we were dirt broke. And my parents don't hand me money. I mean, I'm not like, here, man, get some millions. No. They're not millionaires either. If they were listening, they would claim that. So, it was embarrassing. I had it. I mean, everyone was like, oh, she's a stay-at-home mom. And you know, what do you say? I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm not sure. Could I afford it? No, I couldn't afford it. So what I did was I ran half marathons all over the town every day and burned up energy when my kids are in preschool. Couldn't afford preschool, so I taught the preschool. I fought David for years. I was like, I have to be home with my kids when they're napping. I don't care if I'm making $90 a week. We'll figure it out. The first night in this house, I looked at him, how are we going to pay this mortgage? Here I am. How many years later? 16.
It worked out.
Yes. God provides.
Oh.
But money mindset is a big deal, a big issue. And it can really stop people in their tracks. And not to call out David and this, we all struggle with it. I have struggled with it.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you talk in a minute. Oh, Colleen. Hey, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen. Thanks for joining us.
Hey. I'm going to have you give your tips after I give those because I want you to talk. And then you have Pierre. I like your name. Oh, that must be French.
Pierre. Is that Pierre?
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 Beautiful name. Pierre. Beautiful name. And we have Emily.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, everybody.
Biggest fan. I love you every single day. My bestie, Emily from Texas, supports me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, you can relate. Sure. Absolutely. I'll finish my story in a minute. Hey, I'm glad I was able to catch life. Yes. So going forward, okay, like 14 years, you know, leave it like 14 years old. He moved in, he was 9 months. So I don't know. Anyways, 15 years. I sat at this table almost a year ago, and asked my Ray Hayden coach, Jenny Potter, where were you trained? Because she was awesome. John Maxwell. Oh, okay. Got the phone, went right to my, I was like, oh, I'm going to even give you the figure. Oh, maybe one day. That was it. And it's not going to be coach. Because I didn't know how to be a coach without a certificate. And I know there's other options. But it was John Maxwell or nothing in my head. Because God was telling me, come on in. But the thing is, it probably wasn't the right time. I hadn't had my breakthrough. I was without a team. I wasn't feeling good about my business in a sense, although I was working really hard. I always stayed consistent. I always did the trainings. I was always coachable. I got an award with the Ray Hayden Group. I mean, you would think it's all perfect, but I felt like I was failing as a leader. But the truth is, I was at the wrong time, the wrong place, and it wasn't the right thing at the time. I mean, it was, and then I kind of like, you know, dynamics happen in marketing.
Yeah.
So fast forward, worked on my mindset a little bit, purchased the John Maxwell team certificate course, half price. And even just the other night, I told Kathy this, and then it's your turn. I really want to take off on YouTube. I know I have to take a course. I know the basics, but I know I do. The course is not cheap. I did it anyways. I told myself, you're buying it by Sunday night because you said you'd do it after spring break. Leave spring break ended on Monday night. I paid for it before bed and went to bed. Boom. No money mindset said, oh, you had spring break. You can't do that because we spent a lot of money. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
No, no. Because I want 3.2 million followers. I have to pay that money. Now it's your turn to go.
Well, I know that we drag a lot of stuff around with us that we were what our families talked into us, you know. I didn't come from a wealthy family, but I didn't know that we didn't have money. We were never made to feel like there was a
Mhm.
lack of anything. And if we needed it, we got it. And, you know, the things that we got were nice. So
Mhm.
I never ever felt like we didn't have any money. Now, I'm like you, when we got married, and yeah, we were poor newlyweds. We didn't have
Mhm.
anything. You know, we went through some struggles. We lost our first place, which unfortunately happens to people,
Mhm.
and things like that. And we struggled through for a long time. Um, and that's how I came into the industry, of course, is trying to make a change for my family. But I know that that mindset can be there. I remember hearing as a child, you know, oh, look at those guys. They've got all that money and they're doing this. And, you know,
Mhm.
and that's very negative, and it can feed into your subconscious that money is a bad thing. And I always heard people say, people who were Christians, and I'm not saying that they weren't. That's not my point, but
Yeah.
people that were Christians who said money is the root of all evil.
Mhm.
And it wasn't until I was an adult and I was taking a Bible course that I learned that the true statement is the love of money is the root of all
Mhm.
evil. Now, I hear people sometimes that are marketers online say, I love money. I love money. But you know what? They don't really love money. They
Mhm.
love what money can do for them and their family.
That's
And
true.
that's the difference. And it
Mhm.
all comes down to money in itself is not an evil thing. It
Mhm.
is strictly a tool
Mhm.
that you can use it for good. You can use
Mhm.
it for evil. It's all
Mhm.
about what you do with it. But you do have to wrap your mindset about it, and you do have to make some changes, because I understand what you were talking about, the cost of the John Maxwell course. When I first started in the affiliate marketing program that we were in prior to this, when it came time to get that top level,
Mhm.
which worked out to be $2,000 in the
Mhm.
end, you know,
Mhm.
overall,
Mhm.
I
Oh
had
yeah.
to I had to take a hard swallow and look at that, because I wasn't thinking of it as an investment. I was thinking of it as an expense. And I know it took me some time to do that. And now when I do have to purchase tools or put money into something, it's a
Mhm.
lot easier for me to look at it if I actually look at it as an expense, because it's going to benefit me in the long run. If I can look at something and see that by using this tool, it's going to save me time, it's going to make me money, that's a definite mindset shift there.
Mhm.
And you know, just looking at it that money is just the tool, and we
Yes.
all need it. I mean, we have to be honest.
Mhm.
You have
The-
to have money to survive.
yeah.
You can't in this world. You can't buy your food if you don't have money. You
Yeah.
can't pay your house payment if you don't
Yeah.
have money.
Well, Ray
You know,
Hinton says, you know, Ray Hinton always says,
what does he say?
no, our society does not benefit for anyone in poverty.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. And when you think about, okay, we have these goals. Hey,
Mhm.
Sarah, nice to see
Mhm.
you. You know, when we have these goals that seem very lofty and people are
Mhm.
like, yeah, can't do that. No, wait a minute. That's not true. The mindset has to be there that you can do it. If you can
Mhm.
believe for this level, it's not that much harder to believe for this level. And
Right.
you can work yourself up there. But when you're thinking about that level that's up there, it's not about everything that you're going to do for yourself. You want to bless your family, but how much good can you do
Right.
by having
Right.
a mindset of positivity toward money?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know,
And I'm gonna that was a very good nuggets. And Kathy, you're working on this with your coach, right?
yes, I am. I
Yeah,
definitely
and
am.
Ray has done it for me. And if anyone's in the community, we do Wealth Wednesday. And one time we went to Chick-fil-A. I mean, I've only done it once. I have to be in the right mind frame, I guess. I mean, it's all good. I just need to go
Yeah.
there on a Wednesday. I feel like it has to be a Wednesday. It doesn't have to,
No, it can be any time. I know exactly what you're talking
but
about.
I follow his system to a T. But I remember pulling out one day and I said, pay for the car behind me. And they said, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. They said it's $60. I said, fine.
Whatever.
Because I knew God would provide it. Okay. Now I could, I mean, I'm not rich, guys, but I did it, just saying. But what he says is you don't have to do $60. You can go to, this is what I was doing before COVID. I'm going to go. And the problem is that I drive by the wrong grocery store, but I need to just take the left and do this every Wednesday now that we're kind of out of the COVID fear. As I loved it. I had like 10 or $21 bills in my cart. Mm-hmm. And I would go in and just put $1 in a couple diaper boxes. Mm-hmm. And one time I saw a gentleman, I was in a very poor area, and actually I don't go there anymore because there's shootings. But that being said, I could tell he was struggling. I said, sir, instead of putting the money in, I said, sir, no questions asked. Here's some money. Have a good day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, and maybe he could go buy alcohol. I don't know. I wasn't worried about it. Somebody told me to tell him it was only $1. What's he going to really get? Right. He looked like he was trying to find something, but had concern on his face. Right. That's all I knew. But this is a stranger. So when you give money to a complete stranger, it could be a Starbucks, people behind you. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Ray really follows this to a T. You are going to change your money mindset.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And so, and talking with his book, and we're wrapping this up in 8 minutes or less. So
one thing I wanted to say, when you give like that, and I've heard this from a lot of people, why are you giving that person money? What are they going to do with it? Mm-hmm. When you have released that money into their hands and you followed the leading of what the Lord's told you to do, it's covered. You have done your part. What they do is on them. Mm-hmm. And so you just release that. And you just, like you said, talk about bless and release. So I'm sorry I interrupted, but that was something that
you're fine. And that's, please do. And, I'm going to edify this. Add on. When I pulled out of the Chick-fil-A, Courtney was cracking up. The lady, so she was behind me. I leaned out and I said, have an awesome weekend. And I pulled out, and I'm pulling out to leave. And I'm driving by the parking lot of Chick-fil-A. She pulled in the parking lot. She looked stunned.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah.
Stunned. And she kept looking like, why would you do that? And, she had a fancier car to me, but it's not about money. I might have given her hope. Mm-hmm. She might have had a really bad day. She might be in the last breath of her life. There's some reason why she was behind me. Mm-hmm. And I believe that. We talk about that all the time. There's no such thing as consequences. All right. So
God incidences.
I know.
That's what I call them.
So in the Ray book, we're doing Time, Money, Freedom. I'm going to shout him out again.
Such a good book.
It is. And I enjoy actually doing it live more than anything because it's how I learn. We're doing rule number 4. Change your relationship with money. Mm-hmm. And I briefly went this with Kathy, and you could spend like a month doing this. Oh, yeah. And I'm going back to rule number 2. But for today, we fast forwarded to good job.
That's awesome, Colleen.
Good, Colleen.
Good job.
High five, my PA girl. I'm coming to Hershey Park with you soon. But toss the judgment, okay? Mm-hmm. And I can't read the whole thing. You have to get the book. That's what Ray would say.
Yep.
The book, actually, he signed the book.
Very cool.
Yes. I actually got the workbook, which you guys can still get in the Ray shop. But what he says is we talk to our he has a daughter. She's 5 years old, I think. 6. We talk to our young daughter about money constantly. She knows that we work hard. She knows that work we do pays for food, toys, and house, and trips we take, and fun things. They have fun. They go all over the place. But she said, he says, money isn't an evil for her. It's an asset. Even at such a young age, we want her to grow up knowing that it's okay to work for your money. And I'm going to tell you that's key. There's a difference between someone inheriting $1 million and someone hustling for years, like Mr. John Melton, people I know who earn their dollar. Now, I don't know his background other than I know he made money in marketing. But point is, I would much rather earn my $1 million than have someone give it to me because you're most likely to be happy.
Right.
Yes. Money does not solve everything.
No, of course not.
I have a background in my family, and I've seen it destroy people. Mm-hmm. Just say. Yep. So we want her to grow up knowing that it's okay to work for your money, that it's okay to spend on yourself, and that it's okay to want to earn more. Money is freedom. And that's where I'm going to leave that right there. Okay? Money is freedom. We can't judge it. It's a tool. You guys hear me do this. Kathy do this. I go to the beach. I had time freedom. I don't have to ask a boss to go to the amusement park on my son's spring break. I don't have to ask permission to see my daughter perform in performances anymore. I had to at one point. I had a boss tell me once, maybe. You kidding me? Did I go back to that job next year? Another one said, oh, you can put your daughter in sick care while you come to work. I'm like, I teach part-time at a preschool. I earn $12 an hour. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. They probably charged more at the daycare than they would have.
Do you think I went back?
No.
I'd rather be poor. So, but you have to toss the judgment. You have to, and that's his perspective. He is saying money is freedom. We are short on time. I would love to go deeper into this. But one thing he said, and we get the action step, and then we're going into our time freedom. Our action item is, he says, what's one belief you have currently that's holding you back from asking, spending, or investing money? Now, take that thought and write down the exact opposite thought that a person who believes something completely different from what you have. Now, I already told you about my YouTube experience. You're just joining. I want to have a following on YouTube. I love the video rap. I love it. I love it because I want to give value every day. I want people I want people to. It's not about you coming to me and spending $300 a day and grabbing a fantastic digital marketing educational platform, product, which is wonderful. Yeah. But it's not. I don't go out with links. I don't go out like, buy from me. I go out with value. But the money mindset is going to hold you back. So when I sat here Sunday night, I'm not telling the price tag. It was more than I wanted to spend. I said, nope. I'm not going to have 10.2 million followers.
Sky's the limit.
If I don't pay this money, and I'm tell you what, I'm going to make more. That profit will come back to me faster than you know.
Yeah, it will.
Because she's the top YouTube blogger in the world. So that's also investing in yourself. But that's where, I sat here too with the John Messel team, like we talked about. Like, if you missed the story, like, I can't do it. It was maybe not the right timing. I did it a year later. Do you have a story to share?
No, it comes about, like I said, I'm fairly new at this, so putting the money into it, I haven't put a ton of money into this situation. But I remember in the past, before I took my break from any kind of marketing, I did have a hard time when it came down to whether it was, okay, I need to buy X amount of product because I need to make this month, or things like that. So I did have that. But when I heard that, they said, look at what you're doing as an investment rather than an expense, that you're investing rather than spending. And it changes the whole idea of whether you will do it or not. Because if you're really doing it, you understand that you have to invest in yourself and in your.
Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you, I've had my breakthrough, but I could tell you, I know how it felt. Okay. Putting $1 in a diaper box was not hard.
Right.
$60 behind me.
That's tough. That's a little hard. Tougher.
I thought a little bit. I had thought for a second. I was like, nope, God will provide.
He will. And he did.
So and that's when I had my breakthrough. If I hadn't had my breakthrough, I might have taken another road. I don't know.
Right.
I remember the fear. I will have money for the bills. I'll be in the red. I won't be able to provide.
Yeah. Well, you talked about that. We talked about that before you did have your little breakthrough. Your big breakthrough, I should say, not your little breakthrough, but your big breakthrough. Well, we talked about that. Like, you're like, I can't do this because it's going to cause this. And I remember that when we talked about that. And then you did.
What month was this?
Well, it wasn't too long after we got acquainted and you had talked about it. And it was like, and so I remember when that happened, and now you don't do that anymore.
I don't know where my breakthrough actually happened. I think when I transitioned to Jenna's program, I think.
Yep. I would say so.
I have an alarm going here. Hold on. I always have an alarm going.
Yes, you do.
I don't even know which one because I have earbuds in. Okay.
Well, we're almost at 25 minutes. So
I don't know where I don't even know where it is. Hold on. We are. It's going to drive me nuts. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yes, we have to end this. But what I was going to say is, and you're right. I think it was doing that, and we need to talk about that real quick. But before I do, Ray Higdon says, write down the first thought that pops into your head when you hear the word money. If you're listening to this live, I want you to do that right now. If money's an issue, right now, message me. Mrs. Kathy, we want to say it. But it's not because we're going to slap you in the hand. It's because we want you to have a money mindset breakthrough. It's not overnight. For me, I think it was like getting to the right team, the right leaders, like everything was aligned. What I wanted before wasn't quite aligned, but I was getting there. Write down the very first thought, not what you think you should be thinking. That is your assignment. You know I'm a teacher.
I just messaged you, so.
There you go. She's so coachable. And real quick, today, 4 p.m. It's 3:30.
Yes, don't miss this.
90 minutes. Go to my storyline. Go to Kathy's storyline. The phone number's there. I think I put it in the Facebook, whatever message. What do you call it? Post. If you can't find it, reach out to me. It's a fantastic call.
Yes.
Jenna Marie Stone is 30 years in the industry. She has an MBA. She's a psychology background. She is a mastermind when it comes to network marketing.
Yes. She is amazing.
Not just network marketing, but affiliate marketing. She's an affiliate marketer right now, but she's been in network marketing. Yeah. She's a business lady. She plugs into you and I and our whole team, as long as you do if you playing around, she's not gonna mess with you. So what?
No, but she pours her heart out to us. It's not something she has to do. It's something that she is passionate about. And so that's what she does.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I gotta go. So definitely jump on the call. And if you miss it, get the replay.
Yes.
Kathy and I have been on the call. We've seen success because Jenna Marie Stone has poured into us.
Yes, absolutely.
If I edify her, why am I breakthrough? All right. We're going to say a little message from God, and we are going to say goodbye. All right. Get sharp, it says. As iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. As iron sharpens an iron. As iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. Now, that has nothing to do about money, myself, but what it has to do with, you can't get your breakthrough without the mentors, the friendships to come in. And God knows. And if you want to sharpen your life, if you want to get through a money mindset and you're holding back on something you want, a YouTube training, a Facebook thing, an opportunity where you can make $300 days, you need to message Kathy or I. And if you're in my feed, message me. If you're in Cortez' feed, and if you share us, you pick what I don't care. And I don't like that.
We're good.
You can draw a number. I don't care. But we want you on our team if this is for you. Yes. No, it's not always for everybody. I do have to go. I'm going to have a slap my hand for Courtney. Y'all, we had some technical difficulties getting here, but we got here because you and I are perseverers.
We're here. We're doing it. We're in the April challenge. And so now we have done our challenge for the day. We are good and we are committed, and here we are. So,
and we will go live again. And anyone who's here who like to go live with me and we talk, message me. I'm not going to tell that by Kathy. She can say that herself, but message me because I love going live with friends and it always adds value. And I always want to educate. And Kathy always educates. So definitely check her out. Facebook, request her, friend, request her. She has awesome posts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And if you want organic traffic.
Pardon me?
I said, if you guys need organic traffic.
Yes.
We are the solution.
Yeah, we are.
Because we don't hunt anyone. And our storyline converts to successful business.
What we do.
That's it. I better go. Love you all.
Okay.
Till next time.
Love you. Thanks so much, Ann. Appreciate
it. Absolutely. And guys, I will probably be live tomorrow, but it's going to be like a Saturday. It's random. But I'll definitely be back here, sitting here on Monday. Bye, y'all.
Awesome.
Okay, have a good weekend.
On.
Yeah. Have a good weekend. Love y'all. Bye, Kathy.
Bye.